Hello Storytime friends, we're so glad you could join us today in the children's room at the Giles County Public Library. We're in the Barbara Pankey Reading Corner and we're here to share Storytime with you today. I have my friend Miss Elizabeth, the teen librarian, and we're going to start out with a little song that we think you'll enjoy. It's called Hello Friends. Now you need a couple of sign language signs to help you with this welcome song. So our first one is for hello. You're going to salute. And then friends, you're going to use your pointer fingers and you're going to make them hug. So it will be hello friends, hello friends. And then we're going to use the word time. So we're going to say it's time. And we're going to point to our wrist like it's a watch. Time, and to your chin for say. And then we're going to do hello. So when you put it together, it goes like this. Hello friends, hello friends. Hello friends, it is time to say hello. Now you do it with us at home. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends, it is time to say hello. We want to welcome you to Storytime, and our Storytime theme for today is a trio of stories. And we're using this theme to kind of give you a taste of what our summer reading is going to look like this summer. Our summer reading theme is Imagine Your Story.
But what does a trio mean?
Well, I don't know, Elizabeth. Let's look and see. Trio means three. So do you know anything about three and its connection to stories?
Well, I know that the number 3 is used a lot in fairy tales. And fairy tales use the number 3 because way back when, a long time ago, they used to have a lot of meaning behind numbers, and 3 was a very important number. 3 is also a very easy number to remember, which is why we always think of stories that have 3 in them. 3 bears. What about 3 pigs?
How about the 3 pigs? We know a song about that.
I think we do.
And we can credit our friends Miss Dinah and Miss Lindsay from Jayberry with sharing this with us. And it's 3 for this hand and a wolf for this hand. And if you're ready, we'll give it a go. A 1, a 2, a 3, a once upon a time. 3 little piggies sitting in a house. Along came a wolf as quiet as a mouse. And he said, little pigs, let me come in. Not by the hair on our chinny chin chins. So the big bad wolf huffed, and he blew, and away that little pig flew. How many piggies are left? 2. 2 little piggies sitting in a house. Along came a wolf as quiet as a mouse. And he said, little pigs, let me come in. Not by the hair on our chinny chin chins. So he huffed, and he blew, and away that little pig flew. How many piggies are left? 1. 1 little piggy sitting in a house. Along came a wolf as quiet as a mouse. And he said, little pigs, let me come in. Not by the hair on our chinny chin chin. So he huffed, and he blew, and away that little piggy flew. How many piggies are left? None. So then we say, no little piggies sitting in a house. Along came a wolf as quiet as a mouse. And he said, little pigs, let me come in. But no one was there to answer. So he turned and went away. But he looked back and he said, I'll be back another day. And later that night, back to the bed they did creep. They pulled up the covers and fell asleep. 3, 2, 1. Now the story's done. Great job. Thanks for your help.
That was really fun. What about another story?
In our trio of tales, maybe the 3 bears. How about that one?
Yeah, let's do the 3 bears.
Well, we happen to have the 3 bears here on the magnet board, and I bet it's a story you're familiar with, and I bet Miss Elizabeth has a fun fact to tell us about the 3 bears.
Well, this is a fun fact about Goldilocks and the 3 bears. Did you know that in the original version, Goldilocks wasn't even a little girl? She was actually an older lady who snuck into a house of 3 brother bears. Well, I can't believe that, but I think we probably know this version of the story a little bit better.
Let's start the story with our Storytime story starter. 1, 2, 3. Once upon a time. In a cottage deep in the woods, there lived a family of bears. There was Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and wee little baby bear. And every morning, Mama Bear would prepare a delicious bowl of porridge for her family. this particular morning they sat down to eat their porridge together, and Papa was the first to put his spoon in and take a taste. Woo! This porridge is too cold. Let's take a walk in the woods and let our porridge cool. So the three bears went off into the woods to take a walk. Well, while they were gone, a little girl was walking through the woods, and she came upon this beautiful cottage. And first she peeked into the window, and then she went over and tried the door, and the door was open. So she walked inside, and when she got inside the house, she smelt the delicious porridge that Mama Bear had been making that morning. So she walked up to the big bowl that belonged to Papa Bear, and she took a little taste. She said, "Ooh, this porridge is too hot." Then she walked down to the middle-sized bowl at the table and took a taste. "Oh, this porridge is too cold." So last she walked over to the little bowl of porridge, and she took a taste, and she said, this porridge is just right." And she ate every bite. Well, when she had finished the porridge, she went exploring in the house, and she found 3 chairs. There was a great big chair. She climbed into it first, and it was just too hard. Then she moved to the middle-sized chair, and it was just too soft. So then she moved to the smallest chair, and she said, this chair is just right. And she sat and sat and sat until she sat the bottom out, and the chair broke into pieces on the floor. Well, she kept exploring in the house, and she found another room that was the bear's bedroom. And in this room she saw 3 beds. There was a great big bed for Papa Bear, a middle-sized bed for Mama Bear, and a wee little bed for the baby bear. So she climbed up on the big bed first, and she tried to make herself comfortable, but that bed was just too hard. Then she tried the middle-sized bed, and it was just too soft. So she tried the little bed, and it was just right. And she closed her eyes, and she took a little nap. Well, while she was napping, those 3 bears returned to their cottage in the woods. And Papa Bear was the first to notice that the door was slightly open. So when those bears walked into the kitchen, they saw that there were spoons in their porridge. And Papa Bear said, "Somebody's been tasting my porridge." And Mama Bear said, "Somebody's been tasting my porridge." And Baby Bear said, "Somebody's been tasting my porridge and they ate it all up. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo." Well, then they moved into their living room and they saw their chairs. And Papa Bear noticed that his chair was a little sideways. And he said, "Somebody's been sitting in my chair." And Mama Bear's chair had been moved just a little bit, and she said, "Somebody's been sitting in my chair." But Baby Bear noticed his chair was in pieces on the floor, and he said, "Somebody's been sitting in my chair and they broke it down. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo." And as the bears walked over to their bedroom, they were surprised to find that somebody had also been in their bed. So Papa Bear said, "Somebody's been sleeping in my bed." And Mama Bear said, "Somebody's been sleeping in my bed." And Baby Bear looked at his mom and dad and said, "Shh, somebody's been sleeping in my bed and she's still there." And the bears leaned in for a look, and that little girl opened her eyes, and she jumped out of that bed, and she ran away from that little cottage in the woods, and she never returned again. 3,
2, 1. Now the story's done. Wow, Susan, it really seems like those 3 bears got little Goldilocks goat.
Goat? Goat makes me think of another story that has 3 in it. You think we should tell the boys and girls that story?
Oh, I have an idea.
What?
Can I do a puppet show?
How about a puppet show of the 3 Billy Goats Gruff? If you like the stories that we shared today, we have a free subscription right now to Capstone Library. So you would go to www.mycapstonelibrary.com, and on the username you would put continue, and on the password you'd put reading, and that way you can continue your reading with some more fairy tales and other books that you might enjoy.
Hey, do you guys like books? I know I love books. And let me tell you about a fun service that we get to offer at the library. This is called TumbleBooks.com. Now, Tumble Books is just as fun as it sounds. It has fun books that you can read, and also quizzes you can take and activities that you can do. Now to get to these, you just need to go to tumblebooks.com. You can use our username, which is tumble735, and the password is super secret. I bet you'll never guess it. It's books. There you go. I hope you guys enjoy tumblebooks.com.
Once upon a time, in a little village in Norway, there lived a family of goats, and their name was Gruff. There was Great Big Billy Goat, Middle-Sized Billy Goat, and Wee Little Billy Goat. Come on up. There he is. Welcome to story time. Now the Billy Goats had eaten all the grass on their side of the bridge, and they decided to go across the bridge and eat the grass on the other side. But there was one problem. Underneath the bridge there lived a mean and angry troll. So the Billy Goats got together and they had a little talk, and they decided that they would send the little Billy Goat across the bridge first. His hoofs were so tiny and he didn't weigh very much at all. They thought he could sneak across the bridge before the troll woke up.
Chirp, 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 chirp. Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge? Oh, it's only I, the little Billy Goat Gruff, and I am just trying to get across this bridge so I can eat the sweet, delicious grass on the other end. No, you're not. I'm gonna come gobble you up. Oh, no, don't do that. I'm just a little baby snack of a goat. I just need to get across the bridge. You should wait for my bigger brother, Middle Billy Goat Gruff. All right, just get off my bridge.
So the little Billy Goat trip-trapped across the bridge and started to snack on the sweet green grass. Just like he told the evil troll, a few minutes later, the middle-sized Billy Goat jumped up onto the bridge. And he started across.
Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap. Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge? Oh, it's I, the Middle Billy Goat Gruff. I'm just trying to get past this bridge so I can go eat some delicious grass. Oh, no, you're not. I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna gobble you up. Oh, no, don't do that. I'm just a medium-sized snack of a goat. You should really wait for my brother, Big Billy Goat. He is delicious and he is big. All right, just get on my bridge already.
So the middle-sized Billy Goat trip-trapped across the bridge, and he joined his little Billy Goat eating the sweet green grass.
No.
Well, just like they told the evil old troll, a few minutes later, Big Billy Goat jumped up onto the bridge.
This bridge looks like it can take me. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap. Who is that trip-trapping over my bridge? It is I, the biggest Billy Goat Gruff. And I am going across to meet my brothers so we can all eat delicious grass. No, you're not. I'm coming up to gobble you up. Ha ha, I'd like to see you try.
So the troll climbed up onto the bridge. He got face to face with that Billy Goat, and he reached out to grab his horns, and when he did,
ha-ha!
That troll fell into the water, and he turned into a rock, and those three Billy Goats trip-trapped over to the sweet green grass and lived happily ever after. 3, 2, 1. Now the story's done. Normally, at this time, we would go to the craft table and have a craft after our stories. Miss Elizabeth has a craft idea that you can do at home.
I don't know about you, but I love puppets. That's why I got to do the puppet show today. But you don't need fancy puppets like I had. You can use things that are around your house, like a wooden spoon. Imagine putting a troll face on that wooden spoon. He'd say, "Don't come trip-trapping over my kitchen table." Or you could even use a plain paper bag, just like this. Put some horns on him, and you could have Billy Goat, or even a bear. I think you could make a good bear, too.
Me too.
All right, I hope you have fun watching our video and then doing a craft of your own. You can tell your parents that you want to put on a puppet show, or even show us here at the library. Send us a picture of you making a puppet. and we would really like that.
That sounds fun. I think it's time for us to end story time. Are you ready?
All right, can we sing the goodbye song?
Let's sing the goodbye song. Now, you remember at the beginning we had a goodbye song in sign language. At the end, we're going to use the same song, only we're just going to add this for goodbye. So you go, goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thanks for joining us today. Hope to see you again.